I'm Darius McDermott, Managing Director of FundCalibre. I'm delighted today to be joined by Philip Rodrigs. He's a UK multi-cap manager at River & Mercantile. He runs the River & Mercantile UK Smaller Companies Fund, the River & Mercantile UK Dynamic Fund, and a micro-cap investment trust. Philip, thanks for coming and talking to us. At the heart of River & Mercantile is PVT, your investment quant process that begins all the work you do. Would you just tell us a little bit about PVT and how it assists your stock selection?
Absolutely. So PVT stands for potential, valuation and timing. And by potential, we're looking at the potential to create shareholder value for our investors. But we're greedy because we want to invest in that potential at a cheap valuation and at the right time. What that means is that the portfolio overall is a collection of stocks that have those characteristics, and that means our investors can invest in a portfolio which itself has a strong potential to create shareholder value, is cheaper than the market, and also has good timing and good momentum.
Excellent. At FundCalibre we carry out an annual survey which is called Elite Provider for Equities. In 2015, River & Mercantile were 5th, which is an excellent result. But in 2016 survey, River & Mercantile actually topped that survey. Do tell us a little bit more about how that was achieved.
I think at the heart of it is PVT. So the core team at River & Mercantile all use the PVT investment philosophy. And so we're all on the same page, and as we've grown as a team, we're populating that team with like-minded individuals. And we really believe in that philosophy, and it's clearly been benefiting our clients as a result. So the other big change over the last few years is that we've been adding to our analyst resource base. So we've been improving the amount of analysis that we do, and that's again benefiting the performance of the funds.
Excellent. You're a true multi-cap manager, so you look at from the very tiniest companies all the way up to the FTSE 100. Where are you seeing particular value, not to say from a valuation, but what areas are particularly interesting you at the moment from an investment proposition?
So if I look at the common factor behind a lot of the different individual stocks that are exciting us at the moment, I think it is the case that we do believe that there's budding inflation in the system. And so we find a commonality with that reflation trade that many people have started talking about, that pretty much started in the third quarter last year, where we found the bond market reached a zenith after 35 years of very strong performance, and then fears started to rise that inflation would start building from a very low level. And we're starting to see signs from companies that wage inflation is starting to build, and then general prices are starting to rise, in which case that benefits certain sectors such as the supermarket sector and the banking sector.
Philip, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Very welcome. Thank you.